What's going on, everybody? I missed everybody. I know I was here Monday, but I wasn't really here Monday. It's a big day. Hey, Willie, Sir Jess, what's going on? Give me 1 second. Y'all know it's Wednesday foolery. I think Alex got himself under control. What's going on, Willie? How's your week been going? Today's hump day. Whoop, whoop, whoop,
Today's
whoop.
what day?
Not for you. Not for you. Willie, come get him. Come get your boy. Y'all come and get your boy. He think I'm playing with him. He go to regular school. He go to
A
regular
little
school.
job. Yeah.
My God. What's going on, ghetto? Ghetto. I'm not fighting with you today, ghetto. I will take a flight to your 70,000, your zone 7,000, and I will fight you. I'm not arguing with today with you, and I'm gonna call the wife and tell on you. So don't play with me. What's going on, Zach?
What's good,
Zach?
man?
They was over there working me to death today.
What's good, J3? I said G.
What's going on, J3? Today's your day. The mango honey slayer. What's going on? Today's that hump day.
No, Mom.
It's today's.
I can't say it's
getting over the hump to the weekend.
No,
that's what it means.
Don't say that, cause
that's what it means. Hey, TT. Carbon, what's going on?
Curbin.
I meant to call you today. I was definitely not. I was kind of dead to
the world. How
your
find little self doing, honey? How you find little self doing?
Are you talking to Carbon? Who
yes.
are you talking to? Mr. Harris, how are you?
Oh, it's Mr. Harris.
Gina. Hi, what's going on, girl? Carbon.
Hi, Gina.
I'm going to need some of your knowledge today because we're going to be talking about prepping for the winter. So let me get all the good news out. First, I got to do a little sponsorship shout out. I want to thank this event is going to be sponsored by XPest. They gave me a solar powered mold repellent, which is used for moles and squirrels. I've been using it for the last couple of days. It's been amazing. The squirrels been actually out of my garden. Like, it's amazing.
Not just the squirrels.
And the dogs. And the cats.
No. And the cats.
Yeah.
So now we're not cat murderers.
No, I was saying, Gina, I was TT, I was dead to the world today. Like, I slept most of the day because I was overworked at work today. They overworked me. I felt like a slave today at work.
That's how we all
working feel. Is overrated, people. I want to go being a fabulous at-home wife again, but it's all good. It's all good. What a funny topic for today. The temperature Townsville is 160 everywhere. Joseph, don't come for us, Joseph. If you've seen everybody's walking around with damn scarves, gloves, bubble coats, boots, you would think it was 40 degrees outside the way they are dressed today. Don't come for us.
I swear, everybody in my class looked like they was from New York because they had the bubble coats and the jackets.
It's hard. I was at work like, now I need to stop.
I was there with my lightly threaded Knicks jacket, just chilling.
Horrible. But you said it's 57. It's between 57 and 60. So, but I put the link and the coupon code in the description box. It's 40% off up, and it's a 4-pack. So it just looks like this. You push this button, and to activate it, it has 3 different modes that it goes through, and then it's easy. It's easy to install. All you got to do is
You didn't turn it off.
twist it into the soil. I have two in one garden and one in another garden. Like I said, hey Howard J.
Hey, Howard.
And it's been amazing. Other great news is I am setting up the tent indoors. That's right, Gina. We're gonna be in the living room. We're gonna have our bug out tent because we're only using the 2-person tents inside the house. The big one is way too big. I would
It's
have
too
to
big.
rearrange and it will
We
not
can't.
work.
We can't have
Yes,
our house in our house.
yes, yes, Zach. It does work on possums and raccoons. It does. It's like I said, we've been using it for the last couple of days. Nothing's been eating at my garden. The cats like meow at it all the time because when they go past it, it vibrates and it like scares them, so they hate it. So it works. It definitely works. And like I said, the raccoons don't like it. So
We
we've
got
been
raccoons.
not raccoons, the squirrels. The squirrels don't like it.
I was gonna say we got raccoons. That's a new one.
But I'm excited. So I already talked to my husband. I'm gonna, change out the Halloween decorations. And before we get to the Christmas decorations, I was like, I want to do an indoor camping event. So the reason for me doing it is because we don't have no we have space heaters as heat, right? Because it really doesn't get cold. Like Joseph said, today's 60 degrees is supposed to drop down to 40. That's considered a freeze for us. 40 degrees is considered a freeze for us. I think Atlanta area where J3 is at, I think they're looking at 20 and 30 tonight. If I believe we're only going to hit about 40, which is still considered a freeze for us.
Oh yeah, don't y'all get snow?
Yeah, where J3's at, they getting snow. So
It must be fun.
I don't think it's fun when you got a farm. But so I wanna set up the tents to for us to teach people because I'm thinking about going live. I'm not too sure. I may just I'm definitely gonna do a video though on how to reserve heat when you're in a situation to where it's a freeze and you have no electricity and stuff like that. Hey Javad and Urban,
Hi.
you can use your tent, your space heaters, your fireplace in order to keep warm, have everybody all in the same room, and make it fun. Um, that's the whole point of it. Um, you don't want to be in a house in a miserable situation and not make try to make the best of it, especially when you have young kids. So we will not have any lights or the TV going. We're just gonna be again just the tents, the fireplace, cooking on the fireplace. Um, using I dropped the link if anybody wants to come up and give me any ideas on how I can make the situation even better or give everybody else tips on what to do when they're in that type of situation. Um Definitely we like everybody knows we keep cardboard, so I'm definitely be using up a lot of our cardboard. Hey Sherry, what's going on? um Yeah, Urban, you got changing the batteries, getting your electrical heaters out. I have this cool blanket towel warmer that I plug up,
Oh
and
yeah.
so I have that out. So in the morning times, I can put that in the bathroom. Everybody can warm up their towels when I get out the shower. Just wrap a warm towel around them. What's going on,
It's
Gina?
gun snobble.
Nothing much.
I
What
was
he
like,
say? What you say, Alex?
towel of the year.
It's the new gun snob of the year.
Where's the lie though?
Lies.
Fan got some competition coming up.
I just came up to tell you how you can make this better. This whole thing you're talking about, tent in the house, fireplace, cooking on the fireplace,
Right.
all those things. You could make this so much better if you just don't do that.
Why not?
Look, that's
Why
a
not?
snob
I'm
coming out.
still practicing my preps. So this is the only way I can get Billy to actually prep in the wintertime. Zach, the code.
Oh, Zach
The,
said the code ain't working.
oh, the code is 40. Really? All right, I'm gonna have to get back to them tomorrow then. But it should be 40 Erica with a lowercase e o 08. So if it's not working, I'll let them know tomorrow. Or when I get off the live, I email them. But Billy's not going outside. He's not going outside in the wintertime.
Where's
I know.
Billy?
Billy's still at work.
Billy, tap in if you need me to come save you, because
Blink twice, babe.
Alex be all here for it too. I be
Right.
seeing
You know what's funny?
But we're
Every winter-
indoors this time. I'm not asking him to step outside. All I said was you can't turn on the lights, can't turn on any TVs.
What about
J3, we will use the regular restroom, of course.
Ow.
But here's the thing: if it's yellow, keep it. If it's other, flush it. We
Billy,
are
give me
gonna
2
practice
sets of
this.
eyeballs if you need me to come get you. 2 sets of eyeballs.
Gina, you have to practice somehow. Somehow, some way, you have to practice these preps. And like I said, you may run out of electricity, or your water may go, your pipes may bust. What are you gonna do? Well, I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna go to your in-laws or to your family's house. But you should be able to stick at home, stay your ass at home, and practice your preps. That's what all I'm saying. Hate to hear, see.
That is one of my preps.
No, it's not. Because there's gonna be a time. Look,
We on our way, Billy. This is an SOS, everybody. You got toilets and everything.
Shayna.
hey Shanna.
Hey, Shanna.
Oh my God, Billy.
Where my
This
brother
is
at?
oh my God, this is hilarious.
Be
Hey
careful
Howard
of the
J.
street, Shanna.
Howard, tell Christian I said I miss her. But if you guys don't know why we're laughing, it's because of this. Billy apparently is in distress on how many eyeballs.
This is an SOS, y'all.
He's saying bring the squat team for the rescue. This guy. But I'm meeting him halfway, guys. I think I'm being reasonable about this. All I'm saying is you don't have to go outside. We could stay inside and still just set up the tents and you have the air mattresses and stuff. I'm just saying it's easy. I'm not asking for much. Does someone have run belly? Listen, Urban, I bet you he'll take a damn laxative so we can't do this damn thing. I bet you just gave him my idea, Urban. Thank you. Because you know damn well I am not going to play that game with him.
Hilarious.
Hilarious. Oh my
You know,
God.
some things. Okay, so here's the thing with me. Sometimes I take these survival things to the extreme. So I'll tell you a funny story. One time, the chase.
They on their way. We all coming.
Clearly, y'all acting like a whole, like
It's
he's
gonna be a
in.
black. It's gonna be a dark van, Billy.
Dark
It's gonna be
man.
late at night. No
No
headlights.
window.
We gonna pull up. You better hop in. Just grab what you can.
You know what? You acting like you're not. You acting like a whole snobby two-way person right
Yeah,
now.
she is.
That's all I'm saying.
Look.
That's
Now
all
that
I'm
she's
saying.
snob, she talking about let's not do this.
Right.
Let's not do it. She like fam.
Right. She's got
Like
a whole
fam.
back page now.
Wow.
Turning it to fam.
I ain't gonna lie. Now, listen.
She
Part
said,
of my prep is going to a family member's house. I feel fam on that. Like, look, there's hotels available. They gonna have water
Look,
and power and
look.
stuff.
She talking about hotels now.
Right.
She
Gina, you have to practice your preps. You don't want to be in a situation and don't practice your preps.
I
look
know.
now. She next thing is
Stop.
she gonna be non-frugal friendly.
I'm always gonna be frugal. That's just in my DNA.
But if you can make a harsh situation into a fun situation, why not do it?
Yeah.
Last year, you guys know the story. Our damn pipe busted in the back because my husband didn't want to fix the leak. So we was out of water after he called 911 to come fix the situation.
It's an emergency.
I can't with y'all. Don't call 911. Either
I
figure out how
wouldn't.
to turn off the pipe
I wouldn't
or
have called
call a
911.
plumber to
You know
come
what?
turn it plumber to come turn it off. Please don't put a wine cork inside a pipe, a water pipe, because all it is building up pressure for it to shoot out somewhere. I'm just saying from experience, I know somebody that did it without pointing fingers. But but make sure everything is good. Seal your windows. Um
The doors.
use dark blackout curtains. I like to keep it where, if you have those lace curtains or whatever, make sure you switch those out so you can keep the air from coming in, the cold air from coming through the windows. Cover your doors to keep the wind from coming through from underneath your doors. Make sure you're around your space heaters. You don't have any clothes around the space heaters.
It be warming up my clothes.
And make sure you turn them off before you leave your house. A lot of house fires happen because people leave their space heaters on. Something you're not supposed to do when you leave your house. I think you should do a bug and live stream, get a bunch of folks going with y'all.
Shit.
Ghetto. I agree with this statement. I truly, truly agree with this statement. Until I find people that's willing to actually do the bug out, besides my preppers and half of my gardeners, I'm trying to promote my 2A people. They're not for the shit though. They're really not. So they really not. They're like, if we can afford these firearms and this ammo at these prices, we can afford to go swimming at the hotel and live luxury. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, ghetto, them Texas folks still ain't gonna be ready. Nor are them Georgians. The only
No.
ones that's gonna be ready is Erica
So,
and
right,
Bella.
Erica. Giovanni, that is a good one. Make sure all you change all your batteries like Urban is now on your detectors and stuff. TT, no, you have to learn. You
I'll
have
meet
to
you
learn.
there, TT.
No, Howard J, we have a fireplace, so we're gonna cook on the fireplace. I have a cast iron pan and a pot that I'm gonna set up in the living room. I'm gonna use my living room as much as possible. I'm also gonna put. I have two small tables that I plan on using, and I have my bottle of water. So I plan on not even using really the water except our emergency water that I fill my bottles up with. So I'm trying to be extreme inside the household. So that's the route I'm hoping to go. But again, with Billy being there,
You know
I
pray
the
to
want to
you
see
know the first thing
some
you do.
strings of this cooking on in the fireplace. Little House on the Prairie. I can't wait.
oh yeah, I
Thanks
love it.
for your
We do it.
sunshine.
We actually cook a lot in the winter time on the
You
fireplace.
do?
Yeah, because we enjoy it. I mean, we do the salmon. We do a lot of salmon on there. We don't really do like meats, because trying to control it and actually getting the kid to keep going outside in the cold air to get the firewood, even though it's right outside the door, it's
Be
still a hassle.
cold. It
But
be cold.
Look, we just got a freeze warning. It was just issued, and we're at
Your freeze warning is probably my current temperature.
it's 56. It dropped. No, it's still 57, but we did get the freeze
But
warning.
what's the freeze? What's the freeze temp?
I told you it's supposed to get down to 40. I'm just telling you.
TLC, Zach, all those Howard J, all y'all, we all in states that are already hitting below
I'm
those
just
numbers.
telling you, it just came up. It just came up.
35 is freezing.
Urban, she's also in a place where the temps are
I'm just saying,
already
J3 gets snow, but I don't get snow. We do not get snow. If we get flurries, everything shut down. Like flurries is like you can see it, but you really can't see it. It's
that's
like
what we had yesterday.
yeah,
Flurry.
like a dust. It's like a dust. It's
You be
like
thinking
a
it's like light rain, but it really
yeah. It's like light rain. Wait. Y'all getting freeze warnings for for yes. No, Lagunga. Yes. We're in a freeze because it's gonna be 40 tonight. So yes, that's a freeze for me. J3 now, it may be like I said, 20 or 30 for him because he is 2 hours away from me. So his freeze is real. His freeze is real. Mine, I'm not gonna say it's real, but it's real.
Right, TT. It snowed here yesterday too. We got a little flurry.
Y'all, let me tell y'all, this person loves me. This person loves me. This person's for my BS because they keep coming back and I love it.
Lies.
Why? How y'all doing, Gina?
Hey,
Little Billy.
I haven't heard that one in a long
I know Billy is in the other room. He just waiting for his cue.
no, he
That's
ain't
all.
home. He's in
He
the
ain't
No,
gym
home yet.
he
watching
waiting
from
on his
work.
cue. He waiting on his cue. He'll pop in as soon as his cue hit. But why you keep putting me in a cold? I don't like cold. Why you keep putting me in a cold spot?
I'm not paying you. How cold do you? What is? Do you have a freeze alert today
I
for
don't.
tonight?
Yeah, I got one when you came on.
What is your freeze alert?
I don't know. It's I don't know. I'm 56 right now.
Oh,
I
so we
don't
got.
get snow.
Oh, you don't.
No,
I thought you was in one of those
I'm not
parts
in
where you
North
get.
Georgia.
Oh yes, you said he was by the savannah. I seen that. I seen that.
Yeah, I'm right. I'm just before you get to Georgia Southern. I'm right there. I
Okay, I
don't
see
like
you.
cold.
I see
If
you.
I like if I like cold weather, I go back to New York or Chicago, and I don't like either one of them places.
Those are
Damn, don't
extremes.
come
Like
from New
you,
York.
you can go a lot of places before you get Chicago, New York type of cold.
Yeah, that's where I grew up, New York and Chicago, and I hate both of them. That's why I
You
Damn,
stayed
so
in
you
Georgia.
look.
really rough around the edges.
Oh
That's
Damn,
why I
man,
that's
no
stayed
why
in
you
Georgia.
hood. That's
right.
that's that gangster. When you come from two dangerous places, you hood. Ain't
You-
nobody mess with you, gang.
I was about to
You
say.
might be old, but I bet you can still throw down some hands, can't you?
I'm about to throw hands with you, little Billy.
I don't want no
About to
smoke.
throw hands with you, man.
we
I don't want
don't
no
we
smoke.
don't fight Chicago people.
No.
Hey, you old.
New
You
York.
old. You old.
Now when you come from New Jersey and Chicago, that's alright. But New York and Chicago, ain't nobody want to smoke with you.
What's going on, refrigerator Q? What's going on?
Have
Hey,
mercy.
refrigerator Q.
That's
Refrigerator
wild.
Q.
Yeah, for Strap House Customs, his name is Refrigerator Q. That's the
It's
name of his
actually,
company.
oh yeah.
What's up, Q?
But
You got that right. Chicago. Oh, let me stop.
he was about to have flashbacks. Don't
No,
have flashbacks over here.
no. I
Listen,
tell
I've
you,
been to Chicago in the winter. It's not nice.
I
whenever
don't
me
even
and
want to go to Chicago.
whenever
I've
me and
been
the
a
wife
couple
argue,
times.
I said if I knew you were from Chicago, I would have never married you.
What? You don't do her like that.
Some people in Chicago different. I remember when and TT in the chat, she'll tell you when Lydia came and we was all in Indy, we went to Chicago one day and I kept telling her like these people are different. They're not nice. Like they are different.
They're like they from they act like they from New York, but just a different
I
breed.
think they worse.
No. Chicago's worse than New York.
They so
Hell no.
rude. I'm
Yeah,
like, listen, I had to know where I can't be because my attitude, like y'all be seeing this, but I'm not that nice all the time.
Well, y'all ain't supposed to be showing. You ain't supposed to be showing your teeth. You get in
Listen,
trouble. You get in trouble to
You
showing your
watched
teeth.
the he Nino Brown and Dollar Bill rolled in one.
You can't even get a head tilt every now and then. You can't even do
you
that.
can't get nothing. They rude.
You,
She saw I wasn't playing either. When we went, look, TT said her husband, he from Chicago, but he got Southern roots in his DNA, TT.
now,
That's different.
Sunshine said everybody on the panel are liars. Now, Sunshine, why you
She
ain't in
must be in
Chicago?
Sunshine, you
Chicago.
Why you ain't in
from
Chicago, Sunshine?
right. Because she tired of her own people.
And Nicole.
And I know some good people there. I know some really cool, sweet people there, but the Chicago different. Listen,
They are.
That's the worst 6 years of my life.
they different.
Mm-mm, mm-mm. God bless you all, Chicago people.
Yeah.
God bless you
I'm
all.
thinking about this man.
TT said, like I said, don't do my boy TT.
See, Sunshine, you cool. But I seen you when you was upset. She was trying to
I
right.
have seen. Oh yeah,
She
I've
was on
seen
the
her on.
panel.
I
She
was
was
about to
in her
say I've seen
feelings.
her on a couple panels. Like
Right. She all nice in the chat, but when you
now,
get
it
on,
all makes sense though, because I
right,
didn't put together the
yeah,
fact that she from.
yep.
It all makes sense now.
She said
But
I have family and exes in Chicago, and they still asking for money. Not the exes though.
hilarious.
Now,
Wait,
now see
what?
that's that Chicago coming out in her right there. You ain't getting none. You
I'm
ain't getting
done.
none.
I'm done. It do urban. It all makes sense now.
It
Listen,
does.
And see, I don't act like Sunshine. Number one, that was the worst 6 years of my life, and I say I never go back. So
But do you go back? You don't go back for family?
my in-laws they're gone, so I don't have a reason to go back.
Damn. That was the
I ain't gonna lie.
worst.
Now
I
I met
just
my wife
went,
in
but
I met
if
my
I
wife in
never go to
Savannah.
Chicago again, it don't make me no never mind. I'm not.
Mm.
My wife was in college in Savannah when I met her, and I
Oh.
never thought she was from no place like that. And she told me about her sister and everything, but it never did register. You know, you know how y'all women is. Y'all make
Excuse
things not register. Y'all be giving them men them elixirs and all that stuff and don't think about nothing.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Hey, that's my buddy.
Check out
What's
my
going on,
buddy.
Q?
Yeah, GQ, Erica. Hi,
Yeah.
everybody.
That's the only thing about the New York I like right there. Her voice.
Oh,
Thank
You don't
you.
like my voice?
No, I love that voice.
Oh, damn. The honesty is
From the first day I met her, I love that voice.
Thank you. Thank you.
hey, Tech Money.
going on. Tech money.
I
But
got
then if we was on the
Wait.
street, if we was on the street together, I know she got my back.
facts all
I
day.
know she got my back.
Facts.
You see what she and Sunshine said? She said
Yes,
y'all
I
talk
said,
about
don't
people
come for
being
me.
mean, and Erica got a
I-
whole cemetery in her
Yes,
back.
sunshine. Let me stay on your good side. Let me stay on your good side.
Noah, how are you?
Sunshine,
What's going on?
sunshine. That was 98 pounds. There was none there.
My
Mm-mm.
God. Oh my
Oh, no,
goodness.
you were gonna say anything?
Billy said, where's his dogs at?
Hmm?
Billy said, "Where my dog's at?"
Oh,
He's talking to J3.
y'all are crazy.
He's still waiting on his cue so he can come out the back room. That's all.
Wait, all I'm saying is J3. I had to rewatch the live
Oh
last
Lord,
week.
it's time for me to go.
Listen,
I have
no, the
so
funny part is
hard.
everybody on this panel, probably except for you, we watched it.
Right.
We had a whole chat going on about it.
So we talking about inside prepping. The
Right.
yeah.
Pack your honey
Yeah, this
and
room
your
right here.
garlic.
This room right here actually hold about a 20 by 20.
10.
Yeah.
That's a nice
With
size.
things in there, or you mean if you take everything out the room?
Just got to take my table out of here. But a 20 by 20 fit, this is the family room. A 20 by 20 fit in here
Okay.
since it's
That's cool.
26 by 26.
Yeah, so 20 by 20 be good. Do you have a fireplace?
No, I don't.
You don't. Because I would be
I
like,
have
man,
one, but we've never had the chimney swept since we've been in here.
me
And
either.
we've been here
Turn it off.
15 years. No, 12 years.
Actually, this house was already built when I got it, and they had the slot for the chimney and everything, but they never put it in. So when I
Oh,
took the bricks and the walls out, I took a whole wall down. Plus, I got tons of bricks still sitting outside my house.
I
you
might
can make
look
a
into
whole
it
patio
then.
with them damn bricks. That must have been a lot of bricks.
Yeah, I got a patio.
No, the gun guy said he will rewatch that live at night. That night while he was doing work.
Oh my God, Nolan.
I can't
I'm
believe
telling you be all honest. That live had a lot of good information.
What live was that?
The
Last
last
week.
week,
I don't.
when
What,
you sat
You
here
were
and
there.
when we had the whole miscommunication about you putting your stuff on the dog's chin. And I was very confused. Me and Urban
Yogi
gave
sir,
each other
Yogi
the
talks on to that side. Me don't understand.
same look.
It's like,
Chocolate solid.
But listen, three other people on the panel understood what you was talking about. Me and Carmen were right here.
Guess what? Me and Urban did not know what the hell you was talking about. And that's
Yeah,
why
we
I asked
know.
you to clarify
We know
what
you.
Erica.
is going on.
Urban got me by surprise, but Erica,
What?
you didn't catch me by surprise.
Listen, I would
Look,
be
the
just
whole
like
chat
Urban
was
when I
throwing me
grow up.
off. I was like, everybody was on the same page that Erica and Urban
No,
were. I was so confused.
right? Because you and Carmen be trying to act like y'all some innocent
Because
individuals.
we are.
Never said that.
Because we are.
Right.
Never.
Tech
Pisces
Money said
nice.
the mango juices. It's honey. He has it. Show them. He has a honey bottle next to him. You know he keep it on his table. That's we call them instead of the blue pills. Y'all go ahead and order your honey. He's
Lord
on
have mercy.
Instagram. He got 2
Facts.
different size honeys. You just inbox him and tell him you want the Erica special,
How-
and he'll hook you up.
Oh, God, I just realized what y'all talking about.
Not the Erica
How you
special.
just
What
gonna
up,
give
Skelly?
you just gonna advertise my stuff, give my wife's stuff away to everybody? Just
Listen, inflation is serious. Get that money. Don't let the money make you. You make the money.
He know
I
he
don't let
know the
money make
logo.
me.
Dollar bill.
Listen, she ain't even mad. She had me and her are best friends now. I talked to her.
You're in trouble.
I doubt it.
What's up,
Hey,
Skilly?
Maurice, what's going on,
Hey,
Skilly?
Maurice.
Skelly and I. I'm getting
Right,
better at it.
look, Jovan. Right, cuffs and collars. That's right.
Jova,
Uh-uh.
why you keep bringing up old stuff? How do you carry it? 'Cause you like old-
We gonna
Can we just
we stayed on topic.
can we just restart this whole live?
No.
That's your dad.
Boring.
I'm with you, little Billy.
Mhm.
I'm with you, little Billy.
Yeah, let's just restart this.
So I saw Zach mention earlier he's been using his heated blanket. Do you have heated blankets or anything like that?
No.
We gotta.
I just double up on blankets, but I get hot at night anyway, so I just sleep with a sheet.
I just
Yeah,
sleep
y'all be
on the floor.
freezing the men out. Yes, yes.
We in colder places though, because I don't think you get as cold as I do. Do you, Carbon?
I
Does
don't
it get
know.
really?
It's my first winter here,
This your first winter? I can't wait to hear all about it.
but I'm from
You
New
ain't
York.
gonna get that damn cold.
You could deal with New York weather,
That's true. Ain't nothing. This all
right?
yeah.
I visited Chicago once. I was younger, and I still remember how cold it was. I was like,
But
never.
you know what makes Chicago different? It's because of that water.
Yeah,
It
Yeah.
like literally sucks. It just makes it that much colder. It feels that much
And
colder.
it just blows through your body if you're standing on the
do.
corner
Right.
waiting for the
It's
bus.
wrong.
Mhm.
Mm-mm.
That's why everybody always like short and angry. What? Hey, bye. Quick answers. Quick answers.
J3 said, "Where's the lie?" He looked over at his wife. You ain't right.
Hmm?
He looked over like,
Name is Cleveland TLC. Yeah.
Chicago
Owen-
went
I
to
believe that
right.
sunshine.
She is sunshine. We know. I think Chicago's worse
Exactly,
than Canada.
TLC. Cleveland is just as bad because of the water. I
Mhm.
used to go to Cleveland like once a year because I have a lot of my family on my mother's father's side is there. But I haven't been back to Cleveland. It's been a while. I've been, I think my oldest might have been like 5 the last time I went to Cleveland.
Yeah, I went to Chicago.
Living natural. What's going
Never
on? Welcome
been there.
in. Welcome
Mhm.
in. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about setting the tents up and just using the fireplace and just kumbaya basically.
Nah, you ought to have the 5-gallon buckets in there too now. If you're
And
gonna do the whole thing, do it right.
For the bathroom? Oh no, sir.
Billy,
No. I had
Billy
to
is
get
not
out.
going for that. Billy is
Gina,
not going
Gina,
for it.
I'm not gonna be there.
You-
That is crazy.
I
I don't
did
know.
mention it. If the water's yellow, just leave it. Now, if it's a different color, just flush it. I mean, whatever. But he's still gonna be like, no, chick, you're doing too much. You're just doing a little bit too much. So I got to meet him halfway. So
You are not taking his toilet. He in the chat again.
right.
It's mirror.
Hey, Mirror.
Hey, Mira, what's going on?
Yeah. So
So
why don't you just get him a porter pot?
That's
Portable
just like
potty.
might as well be a bucket. You still got to empty it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
she's not going for that.
Mm.
He's not
I'm gonna have
doing
to
it.
step out for a minute. I just ate some ice cream.
Put it back in the freezer. You over
Is
there.
it cold there now, Carbon?
Yeah, I think yesterday was like
I'm bugging.
What's your temperature?
instead
Carmen?
late last night. It was like 30 something degrees last night.
Ooh.
What's your temperature now?
That's what we having.
I gotta check. Hold on.
Carmen gonna tell us 60.
44.
What?
Ooh.
And it's the lowest supposed to be 27.
Oh,
Yeah,
What
see,
state you in?
Tennessee.
Oh Lord. Oh. Yeah, seven
I'm
gonna get cold.
41,
I got my
and
long
our low is 29. I'm
Yeah.
41 right now, though.
Make sure you have
Tennessee?
like good pajamas, long johns, extra blankets. Make sure that you clean your gutters because when that stuff freezes all in there, it causes
Yeah.
leak. And make sure your pipes won't burst. Want to make sure you do all of that. You know, just do a
Mhm.
checklist around everything. I think if you have sprinklers, you have to make sure the water's not in there.
Right.
And just
Dog, I ain't go outside and do none of that.
yeah.
You gotta wrap your pipes. You didn't wrap the pipes either.
Yeah.
I don't have to wrap my pipes.
Oh, Mm-mm.
But you don't. We do.
Yeah, y'all do.
Yeah, because we don't we don't get cold like that. I
Mm.
mean, in our area,
Mhm.
like I said, tonight it's gonna be 45.
Make sure you have foods that warm you up, a lot of soups, hot cocoa, things like that, just in case.
Mhm.
Because the prices of heat, keeping your house heated is probably going to go up since everything is going up. You want to kind of combat that with some other things, lower the temperature during the day.
Yep.
I pay it gratefully.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not gonna be cold.
All right, I hear you. At night, I don't want to be cold, so
I'll be
Yeah,
mad when I'm paying it, but it's gonna get paid.
yeah. Billy need a little more meat on him about right now. Then right there.
And I agree, Zach. This is the coldest it's been in Ohio at this time of
Just
year.
leave 'em in there.
Typically, we don't start feeling the cold until the new
Mhm.
year. Like we're already into the new year. Now, mind you, I don't know exactly how long Zach's been in Ohio, but we used to before like some things started changing weather wise. We did used to get cold by November. It wasn't so odd for us to have snow in December. Now we don't get. I can't remember the last time I remember it snowing in December.
Hmm.
Really.
Mm-mm.
So I want to say, since we've been here, and it's been 6 years we've been living here, I think the most we get a real cold is maybe a week through the whole winter. And it's not like a week in a row. It's like a
Day
day
on, day
here, a
off,
day.
day on, day
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
The eye
It's
roll that you get right now, just stop.
I
That ain't
think
even cold. That's like just
I think it was
a temper
2000.
tantrum of weather a couple days a year. Like really?
yeah.
I
But
think it
we
was
still,
No.
but you would
2018. We
think
had a
it
little
was
snow.
freezing today because, like I said, the kids. Alex was laughing at the kids. He went with a whole light jacket on, and they had bubble coats, damn snow boots on, scarf and gloves. When I went to work today, I was like, "What the fuck? Maybe I missed the weather or something." But they had thermals, they had sweat clothes. They was wrapped like it was 20 degrees outside. And poor little Erica had a t-shirt and some sweatpants on. And I was just like, and I was sweating, and I had a whole attitude looking at them, talking about they cold with my t-shirt. And I'm just like, where the cold at though? Where's
I
it at?
was cold all day. I be having sweaters in my office. I leave in my office. I have a heater in my office.
Mm-mm.
I look out the window and I feel cold. I'd be like, oh, it's cold out there.
No,
That's that's the snow we had. 2018.
Wow.
Hmm.
You just get on your hand, just do like that, and the snow
Yeah, it
gone.
looked like a dusting.
Don't forget to winterize your car,
oh yeah,
prep and do
yeah,
all that stuff.
Yes.
Add
yeah,
some stuff into your car in case you break down, that you can stay warm in the car.
right.
Yeah.
My allergies
Billy,
are killing
I'm
me.
not saying it again, Billy. You asking for too much now, Billy.
What do you say?
He said, say it again when I went to work. OMG.
Mhm.
Right,
Right.
Titi?
TT got her a heated vest. She's out of control. When she told me that Monday, I was like, girl.
And those things, I mean, I
She
actually
said
need
it
to post a
works.
sale.
They're great. I like them. I have one too.
She said
So
it works.
I have a fear of heated vests. In my head, I feel like I'm gonna catch on fire. Because I feel
Lord.
like, don't look at me like that, guys. Don't look at me like that. Don't judge me on my channel.
That's
Oh, happy Chicago Mike.
I feel as if it's gonna warm up too much, and I'm just gonna just like burn or something. Like it's gonna burn me or something. That's the way I feel.
So you would hate a heated blanket, wouldn't you?
Yeah, and plus, like I said, I'm a hot person, meaning like I'm always hot, so I can't.
Billy, tell her watch
See,
how
I'm
she talking
opposite.
here.
I'm
Don't
always
nobody know
hey
whether
Bougie.
nobody need to know whether she hot or not. That's
No.
between you and me.
See, you be wanting my life to go left. You come up here with this nonsense all the
I'm
time.
leaving. I'm leaving.
No, don't leave. We love you. Hey, Bouger. What's going on?
Lord. Hey, bougie.
But I think yeah, you're yeah, I can't with you with it's gonna get too hot. Girl,
Yeah,
take it off.
sleep with a sheet on.
But I
Just a
stay
sheet.
cold. I'm opposite of you. I do not typically
Nah.
um the only time I'm hot is if it's hot outside. Then I'm hot.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm.
most times I don't know, I'm always chilly.
Mhm.
Like
Really?
right now, I'm a little cold.
No, I got shorts on chilling right now.
Mm-mm. I got
Right.
on my long
Like
sleeve.
I still have the AC in the window, and I was thinking about turning it on, but I was like, I just might as well just
What up,
take
Jack?
off my sweater if I'm that damn hot. Shit. But
Mm-mm.
Hey, Bougie, don't forget to get over the counter medication.
mm-hmm.
Whole foods, chicken soup, TT canning. Go over there, learn how to can some soup. Keep it there on deck.
Actually, I think she about to be doing that soon.
Mhm.
Um, I think I still have maybe 3 or 4 jars of chicken soup
Mhm.
from the last time we canned it, but definitely, yeah, have those type of things. This is my time of year for that stuff. I made some chicken chili for my job
Mhm.
Tuesday. But I love like soups and chilies this time of
Yep.
year.
Don't forget your shovels. I'm sorry, my allergies are killing me. Your
I get it.
shovels, and be careful shoveling the snow, especially if you have heart conditions and things like that. Try to
Yes.
And
please set
keep one
that
of
up.
those fold up shovels in your car for
Yeah.
you people that get the snow. So if you get stuck, you can shovel your way out. And
Yeah.
like I said, last time, keep a board. So if you do get stuck in the snow, at least you can go over the board to get that traction,
Hmm.
to get out of a snowy area.
Mhm.
What's going on, Skilly?
Nothing at all. How y'all, ladies and gentlemen,
Hey,
doing?
skills.
We're
Uh,
Doing
amazing.
good.
nothing.
I know
Mhm.
y'all cold
Why
in
you laugh
Michigan.
when you said that?
TLC, what do you mean electric shovel?
Yeah,
What
just
What is that?
Mike said,
a snow
first
blower.
thing, Mike, you must have forgot we don't live in Chicago. We don't have
I
snow
was gonna
blowers.
say, what mic you talking? I do
Mm.
need a snow blower. I actually,
Yeah,
I don't have one, and I'm looking for one. So let me know if you see some
right.
Amazon deals.
Work smart now, or I'm trying to tell you.
Right.
Because
We,
my husband would normally shovel it, but I'm like, with his heart
Mhm.
situation, I don't think he should be
Right.
out there dealing with that. I have
Mhm.
some jars for you. You never gave me no feedback, Zach. I need to know what you thought. Why
get
ain't I seen that yet?
I'm
get
gonna
to
just
work,
let
Gina. Get to work.
Ooh.
all I'm saying is that I'm still in my feelings with you and Gina on how I only got
He got me cussed out by more than
one
one person, and two
one
of them are up
jar,
here.
one jar when you got like 5 or 6. I'm in my feelings still. Still.
I was
Right.
there back on site, because you was getting me in trouble.
Don't forget your salt for the
Yep.
snow and stuff like that. Make sure you have that on deck.
Yes. Let me tell
Spray
y'all
can
something I do almost every year. People don't think to look at this place, but I always go to the drugstores at the end of the season,
Yeah.
and they will a lot of times mark down the salt 75% off, and I stock
Mhm.
up. I buy all that they have if I can find it. And I haven't had to buy salt yet for the last 4 years.
Mm.
So our Walmart sells salt,
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm still trying to understand why that they do.
Oh, because y'all don't get snow. I was about to say
Yeah,
because
we
you
don't
need
get
snow.
snow, but
That that's a different salt. That salt is for folks that got
The
water
water
systems
system.
and they
Yeah.
use the salt in
oh,
water systems.
There is different
oh,
kinds of salt. You have to make sure it's not for this
Mm-hmm.
hard water.
Hmm.
Um, so it's not for your water system. It's actually
um,
for
Georgia don't deal with salt for the
Mm-hmm.
right.
streets.
I'm about to say Arkansas, they deal with sand. They throw sand down.
Sand, kitty litter, whatever can get you out
Yeah.
the driveway. If whatever you can get your hands on, or can afford, or whichever one it is, or have excess of, use it. I mean, just make sure you have it so you can use it.
Well,
Or
Arkansas,
just stay in the house.
they shut the whole city down. No.
Right, remember it's like don't pour hot water on a frozen windshield.
Oh, I've
Ooh.
done
Oh
that
my
before.
God.
I didn't know that. But there's something wrong with my husband. Please excuse my husband and his comments.
And
That's
don't
all I
forget
need to say.
right. And don't forget about your animals, it's
Yes.
cold outside. Y'all be nice to
It's
them.
cold.
Right.
I always feel sad. I see I when I had a dog and she was a big dog.
Hmm.
My dog was a house dog. I don't like having a dog outdoors like that.
No. My
No.
dog, my dog used to be a house dog until I was cooking and I saw his hair just floating through the air.
Oh, okay, that's different.
I
Yeah.
mean that happens. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna act like it don't.
Oh my god, I thought
But
you.
that's why my dog wasn't
Um,
allowed in the
that
kitchen. Don't have them in the
caught me off
kitchen.
guard.
Hmm.
I thought you cooked the dog J3.
Why
Oh,
would what? Because you
like
said
father,
all
like son. Like father, like son.
And you can have your
That's a good idea, Jova.
yeah,
That's actually a good idea.
dental.
If you have one of those windshield wiper, what do you call those sun blocker things? You can use that as well on the
Mhm.
outside rather than the inside, and then you could just peel it back and get the snow off right away.
Well, I take them from the outside where you cause my homeboy had it where you put it and it you strap it in the door some way somehow.
Right.
Yeah,
Damn.
And if your vehicle has pre-start, you start it before you go out, make sure you
Mhm.
do that.
Yeah.
so my car has that, but I don't know how to use it. Like it doesn't have like I have to hit my remote a certain way in order for
You're
it to
supposed
work.
to hit it twice, I think.
Yeah, I must have to hit it twice in
You,
order for it to work.
you,
Because I
dep-
tried it one time and then I couldn't get it again. So
depends on what kind of car you got. You
I
might
think
have
most
to
of them you push it twice and then
twice.
it'll start.
you lock it twice and then you hit the start.
Hit the start, yeah. That's
Oh, okay.
Don't forget to have your radio out set to those channels, emergency channels, in case of anything.
Hmm.
To go looking for it is someplace where you can just quickly get it. Make sure you keep emergency numbers on you with you in your
Keep
kit.
your phone charged. Don't be riding around here at 7%.
Right.
Shut up. Don't judge me. Because I am
Make
sure
sure
when
your generators are
phone on
charged.
Right.
10% today.
Mhm. Make sure you have ventilation with, well, look at your generator and make sure that you're not using one that's supposed to be outside, inside. Make sure you have some type of airflow with that. Your carbon monoxide alarms, make sure those are working as well.
I meant
Right.
Yep.
so I meant
Can
solar
But
generators.
yeah.
this is because of I just saw Ghetto say hand crank radio, and
Right.
I have one because
Yep.
Erica posted this on her community page as an Amazon deal. So if you don't have one, check those
Mm-hmm.
out.
Mm-hmm.
But I also keep a lot of batteries around here. That's just something I've always done. I have all sizes, and I keep a lot of them for
Right.
emergencies.
Mm-hmm.
Urban, that's another good one. Make sure you always check your tires. Um, and anybody in any, we got to check our tires and stuff as well because the ground does get cold at, 30, 40 degrees. Um,
Absolutely.
That
so,
ain't cold
just
weather.
make sure you have air and everything else like that in them.
Yeah.
So,
And in most of the cold states, the states that get snow and like stuff like that, they have winter tires that they swap out. I don't switch out my tires, but I do make sure that I have my tires are good. I have good thread.
right. Mirror, it is. She
Tread.
could charge it. It's solar and it's hand crank. It's
Yep.
powered three different ways.
Yep. There's the solar. That's the hand crate, and it also
It takes
takes
the C.
batteries.
It does the batteries, and you could charge it right with the C charger. Yeah. Hey, ARD, how are you?
Yep.
Hey,
Hey,
Brazilian dad.
Don't forget to check on your elderly neighbors.
Yes.
Hmm.
The cold
I
weather.
am the elderly.
That's what I'm saying. Check in. You know, check
Check
in.
in, just make sure, especially if you don't see them come outside and it's
That's
snowing in
right.
driveways or whatever, their walkways. Just make sure you just
Yep.
check on them, just a friendly, hey, how you doing?
Yep.
Jake,
Mhm.
when we eating this sheep? When am I coming to get this lesson about the sheep?
I'll be back.
I want to try some sheep. And I want the wool so we can knit some clothes with it.
Well,
That wool is sitting on the ground out there, blowing away.
Wait, you did it without me? I told you. You know what? That's for after the live. Let's
Ain't
stay
none of
on
your
top.
business when I do that.
Mama, he from New York and Chicago.
Right.
I don't think
All
that's
right. He
He
don't
might
want
be
you
old,
to have his house.
but he can still throw hands probably.
Right, Urban. I sat here and told him the whole plan, and he started the plan without me. I don't.
Hey, she coming to my house in Atlanta. She gonna take 75, hit
No,
16,
TT.
come all the way to Atlanta.
She said, "Forget them neighbors."
Horrible.
Easy. No, we gotta remember the old people. Make sure
I
they.
do. I check on mine that's next to me. Because I make sure I see her coming or going.
Mhm.
Um, Typically, we make sure that both driveways, because I know she has to work, are cleared whenever we get snow.
Mhm.
But I do want to get a snow blower, so I looked last year and I looked late in the season, and I just really didn't see anything.
Oh,
Yeah.
let me see.
So
Yeah.
I probably should start looking now. I didn't think about that till we had this
I don't,
conversation.
I don't think I should check on my neighbors. If I'm not mistaken, I'm the oldest neighbor out here, so they should be checking on me.
Yeah, you should be knocking on the door. Listen, when it snows, make sure you check on me. Make sure that I'm okay.
Right.
Or at
Hey,
least get your number or something so you can call
You
me.
you about to make me use some language I don't use.
Be nice.
Oh,
That I will not be knocking on that heifer door for nothing.
No.
every man for
You
themselves.
gotta you gotta
Gotta
know
go
the
back
you
in
gotta
that
know the
house and
you
sit
gotta
down.
know the story. You gotta know the story.
Gotcha.
But now
She's every man for themselves. The
I
better
got
go.
one behind me. She has a storm.
Mm-hmm.
They have a storm shelter.
Yeah.
And there's on let me see, one, two, three, four. There was a storm shelter. Three people had keys to it except for one. Guess who the one is?
Her. You?
you.
Me.
What? Oh, shoot. That's all right. Build your own storm shelter. Be like, nah.
Hey,
Like we're at on Gettysburg.
I,
Gettysburg near what? Third,
That's nuts.
Hoover, Gilchrist. There's a lot of hot spots on Gettysburg. Where at? Give me just a vicinity. Because I don't hit Gettysburg too much anymore. When they put first, actually, I have been on This is a main street here, but I haven't been on that street in so long that when I finally did, and they had them, bro. I don't know if you've been over there, Zach, but they got them dang on um, bump things. I was like, on a main street, I'm good. I listen. I avoid Gettysburg at all costs. That was so ghetto to me. They got bumps all the way down that street. Like
So nobody can speed through their
people
town.
were racing on this street. It's like a very main street here in like the hood kind of, but it goes far. It goes from one end to almost, it doesn't really go south, but it goes in that direction. Um but when my mother-in-law lives off of that area, yes, the speed bumps. That my mother-in-law lives off of Gettysburg. She's in Troutwood, but y'all wouldn't know that, but he would know what that is. And we were going to her house one day, and I was like, "Oh heck no, I won't be on this street again. I'll find a way to go around." That's so they would not do that in no decent area. They treat the hood like so. Put some police over there to catch the racers. Why would you stick speed bumps on a main street? You can't even do 35 on
That's
that street.
crazy.
Well.
I
That's
was so
crazy.
frustrated. They only put the stuff in the black. Exactly, Zach. That's exactly. They would never do that anywhere else. And that's what's so irritating about it. And most times, those are the same people who don't show up at meetings that are dealing with their neighborhoods because they don't even pay attention to when that's happening. So the
Right.
stuff goes on in the neighborhood that they probably don't even want to happen, but because they're not, on top of it to show up and vote against it, it happens.
Right.
right? Don't forget to know the signs of hypothermia. And
Mhm.
what was the other one? I forgot. It'll come
Mm.
back to me. Frostbite. There you go.
You
Yes.
know what's good for that though, so you know you don't get frostbite and stuff. It's just skin to skin contact, guys. On a serious note, I'm being serious. Hey, oh shoot, hey sexy.
Mhm. Don't forget to
Skin to skin
keep
contact.
some alcohol in your house. That also warms you up. I'm not saying go crazy, but have some if you need to, especially if you get sick.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you need
Yeah.
some alcohol in there. Or you just need to make the day go by faster. Just be like, oh, it's too cold.
That's true.
Yeah.
But definitely be diligent, and if you drive, having things in your car that if you do, I
Right.
mean, anything can happen. It could be it doesn't start. It could be you hit something and have a flat
Mhm.
tire. You can. It could be all kinds of reasons that you need roadside assistance, or you need to, have somebody come and get you.
Right.
So while you're waiting, you know, you need to make sure that you can stay warm. Ain't nothing worse than being stuck in the cold.
Yeah. With something to eat, put a little MRE inside your car, some water, but it
Yeah.
might freeze, but just something that you have, to keep you warm. They actually have electric blankets you could plug in
What up?
to the
What up, Billy?
door.
Yep.
It's
Word?
a
And
good
I
bacteria. Hmm.
I used to
There's
keep like
converters
units
for that.
for
You can buy converters
Hmm.
for what?
for that.
Mm.
Converters for the heated blankets where you can fit it where the prong goes into the what do you call that? The
Cigarette lighter.
cigarette
Cigarette.
lighters.
Yeah.
They have that
Hmm.
now.
Man, you know what's wild? A lot of vehicles don't have cigarette lighters now.
That's true.
Hmm.
That's
Mine
tough.
doesn't, but
Like,
it doesn't have per se a cigarette lighter, but it still has the cigarette lighter. It just doesn't.
USB.
It's not for the cigarettes. It's for your chargers now.
Right. Charging. Just like
My
ours.
my cigarette lighter is in my armrest.
Hmm.
Hmm.
It's
your
not with
car
the
still
smoke,
wind
but
windows up
And don't forget, like the easy stuff. Put some hats in your car, some gloves, some extra gloves, a scarf, anything
like
that'll keep that
J3 got a high top fan with a
12
TV
I
and a VCR player.
actually
to right.
actually I got a 72 Marquise
Mhm.
Oh, four door?
Nice.
4-door.
Oh, I say I got the Broham with the velour interior. Hey, if y'all live in an area where it does snow, um, those trees get heavy and they hang down, and those branches will snap
Yeah.
and tear
That's
your
true.
house up, tear your car up, and stuff. So be careful of where you park and the condition of your trees in your yard, because
Come get
you
my
know
trash, buddy.
they get heavy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And those gutters, like Carbon said, them gutters they get heavy too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting
So
for mine to get
Mhm.
replaced.
I'll see you later.
Oh, tarps. Make sure you have tarps just in case if anything happens. You can just throw it over there. Have a
Yeah.
little barrier between you and maybe a broken window, whatever is going on inside there.
Yeah.
What's his name? I'll call him right now.
Keep you some jumper cables, things like that in your car.
Mhm.
Get you just a little set.
Yeah, have some candles. Well, they have lanterns now if you have kids or dogs or pets or anything like that. Get some candles or lanterns just in case if the lights go out. You have some stuff. Your flashlights, of course. Make sure everything that you need is like someplace that you could find it. You're not digging around for it at the last minute.
Right.
Mhm.
And that's it. Your first aid kit. Always have that on deck as usual.
Me too,
Yeah.
Zach. I keep a kit in my car.
Hmm.
I
Um,
need to.
Yeah.
or if I need a jump.
Yep. Hmm. Make sure your home doesn't become a home for critters, raccoons, squirrels, possums, with places to stay. Right.
That's true. Sunshine. Well, that's more like you should get that done in spring or fall time. But
They'll
if you
find a way inside where they cold too.
that's true.
Mm.
I have both, Jovi.
Yeah.
I have the one that you don't have to connect to another car. You do have to charge those up. and then I have jumper cables for if I need. Because I actually have had I've had someone not car not start, and they asked me for a jump. It was a lady at a grocery store, and it's funny because when guys start coming out the store, they're like, "You need help with that," like we don't know how to jump a car. We know how to do a few things, guys.
Right.
I
We
was like,
act
"No,
like
we
we
got
can't.
it."
Yeah, but we act like we can't because sometimes we just don't want to be bothered with. And some
Yeah,
days we want to
exactly.
act like we don't want to get our nails dirty. So,
True.
we
But
do what we do.
I got her job at least for her to be able to get home or get somewhere to find out why her car didn't start. It probably was just the battery needed charged, or she might have needed to replace it. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
But you just never know. It may not even be you that needs the help. You might be able to help somebody else. You might be leaving work and one of your coworkers needs a jump, or stuff like that. They can. They can, but who cares when it's your car? If you need the jump, you ain't gonna care that it could kill your car. You want to get your car started and get it somewhere.
Right.
And even
Erica
if you
said,
fall
let the
over,
man jump the car so you can eat your snacks and be warm. It's wrong with you women.
that's
You want
true.
to be so independent.
Don't forget to get those little heaters for your chickens, the gardeners, and homesteaders and stuff like that. Those covers for your plants. the food cover. Um,
Yeah,
don't forget
I
to
know
change
when
the fluids in
a lot
your
of people
car.
do heaters in states like mine, don't they, for their chickens?
Yeah.
Maybe put heaters in their coops that
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
a timer or something,
Mm-hmm.
so they don't freeze throughout the night.
Great. Don't forget
Right.
change the fluids in your car so you don't get stuck out there. Don't
Don't
tell
have
them
her call me.
I am not in agreement with that. And I'm like, yeah, you want this? Here
No,
you go.
Gina's
Tell them
on
to
her
call
own with
me.
that one.
Tell them to call
Gina's on
me.
her
I
own.
ain't gonna never leave nobody, male or female, out there just stranded unless they
Yeah.
a stranger. Now, male strangers, I might let them be. We got to be in a public place where I feel safe. But if I see another lady out there, and if I can help, I will. If I can't, I'll get somebody on the phone to see if they can come help.
Yeah. Mm-mm-mm.
You back, Skilly?
Yeah,
You good?
repair kit too.
Hmm?
A tire
What?
repair kit.
Yeah.
Tire repair kit. That can plug
True.
hole, Erica. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
laughing at Joe. He said a chicken heater is called a microwave.
I was ignoring him, Gina.
What up, Philly?
Philly. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I have one of them in my car with jumper cables. Just in case I get a nail, I can just take the tire off and plug it.
if you have firewood, try to prep that ahead of time. Have it on the side.
Yep.
Make sure you have your
Make sure your chimneys are swept.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got the kit, Joe. So my cables came with the flares and the triangle thingies, so that you can place them, so that if you're out there, nobody hits you while you're trying to,
Right.
Yes, it had all those little things in there.
TD said I'll
Put
wave
that in
as
your
the
Do you need to do another post of some deals, Erica?
I know. You know how to get my
Some of
life
the
together.
things we're
I think
saying,
I got
like,
my life together.
yeah, like the blankets and the jumper cables, different things like that. Yeah, throw that in there.
You know what, guys? Let's talk about the 12. We're gonna change the topic real quick because I
Mhm,
can't stay long because I have to get to bed. I have to do dinner and I have to get to bed because I have to get
mhm.
up at 3 a.m. Let's talk about what would you guys would like to win for the 12 days of Christmas.
Good question.
What are some of the
What
prep
are some
because it has to
things?
be don't ask for a brand new freaking car. Let's be
I
realistic.
was about to say something about a car. Dang. You took my idea right out of my head. But go ahead.
Or a firearm. Don't do it. It ain't happening.
You ask.
Skilly,
Don't ask. I'm just saying, but go ahead.
Skilly, you know what? I'm gonna get you a fence.
I don't need no fence.
You need a fence.
No, I don't.
And some
I don't,
grass.
I don't need no
Right.
fence. I don't own a dog.
Got you, Urban. We was gonna
Urban,
surprise you.
listen. I got you, Urban. He said
Okay, that.
MREs and
I don't know
bullets.
about the bullets though.
Why not?
Right. I don't know if I get the Powerball. Look, guys,
Listen, first of all, it's heavy, so it's going to be expensive to ship. It'd be
guys.
better to do maybe that might be a gift card idea. Then you can just go get it yourself. How about that?
Right. We could do I could do a gift card for that. For ammo,
Mhm.
I could do a gift card for ammo. That
Mhm.
that that I could do.
Air
And
fryer.
air fryer, that's a good one, Urban.
That
Hmm.
That's a good
is.
one.
Vacuum sealer.
Vacuum sealer. We did the
Mm.
vacuum sealer last year. We did the vacuum sealer with the bags and
Hmm.
container, the
Yeah.
storage containers.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We
What
did
about
that last year, but we could do that one again.
what
It's
about
just small liquor.
what about the canner pot? Whatever that thing called.
A pressure canner. He said a nice backpack rifle, like a rifle
Do you mean the pack
bag,
for the rifle?
No,
because
he
I'm not putting a rifle in it.
I can go in
Right.
the
A
vehicle.
vehicle. We did the vehicle emergency kit last year.
Mhm.
Billy
We
Slow
did
said the honey.
Philly Slow, Trust and Believe.
Emergency vehicle kit. That's a good
Mhm.
idea.
That is
Mhm. A holster.
holster.
Yep.
See, holsters are difficult because
Nice.
some holsters have to go with the firearm.
You
I
could do
So
learned
that's
that the
that's
hard way,
difficult.
Urban.
you could do
Mhm.
a
Because
gift
you
card
didn't ask
holster.
questions. I
I
thought
got
you
two
knew that.
holsters I can't do nothing with.
You could do a gift card for the holster, the person that's making it.
We
You
can
can,
do that.
and then they can send in their firearm information.
That's
And
a
Y'all
good
giving
idea.
some good ideas.
mhm.
Be a good time to reach out to some
Nuts and
sponsors
Spielman mix up. Okay.
and
That's
You're
see if
right,
sponsors want to put in some.
Ghetto.
Yeah,
a,
put see if some sponsors want to put in some donations to do the giveaways as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. A gun belt, mantis, a 3-person tent. What's going on Ghetto? How's your zone 7,000?
Man, it's freezing. It's freezing up here on Mars. Nah,
Water.
we just got our yard prepped up for next year. Got all my leaves over all my gardens, so everything will, decompose the way it's supposed to, or
Right.
however you're supposed to say it.
Uh-huh.
And that's about it. We got a whole bunch of rain. That's what I came up to say. If anybody been paying attention in the summertime, we had the hottest oceans that was ever recorded in history. And what that does is that activates a very strong El Nino, which in turn is gonna jack up your winter. So if you're used to, let's just say, like some dustings and it's real cold where you're at or whatever, expect a whole lot of snow and a whole lot colder. So basically, whatever you're used to, just think of it amplified. Is pretty
Right.
much what all the almanacs and all the news weather people are saying.
Right.
So it's
Right.
important. It only takes a half a second for them lights to go out. And Gina, you ain't gonna be able to get to a hotel if the lights are out and there's snow all over the place. So
Bet I
fine.
can. Been there, done it. Write a book about it.
Gina's getting there. Also, I
Listen,
was
I tell
learning about
everybody the
Texas.
story about 2008 where we got literally snowed in. Since Zach has been in Ohio since 2004, he will remember this. He might not remember it as the year. I remember the year because my mom passed that year. But in 2008, literally feet of snow. It was my birthday weekend, so it was in March, and I was determined to leave and go to this event that I had planned out. I never plan anything for my birthday. Never usually do anything. It's not a big deal to me. But this year I did. And they tried to snow me in, and I bet I got up out this house. Don't play with me, ghetto. I will make a way.
What about
What kind
garden?
of classes are you referring to, Jova? And it was something that Howard J said that is very important, not just to men. Keep some cash on you. That is
Right.
a bad habit for us and
Mhm.
generations coming behind us because we are so used to swiping a card to do everything that we need to
Right.
do. You never know if you're going to be in a situation. Say, for instance, you do need someone to come that's just readily available to help you. That person ain't got something to take your card and to pay for it. They might be there and you can hand them 20, $40 to get you back on the road. keep some cash on you. You never know when an emergency is going to come up that's going to need where you're going to need actual cash to take care of it.
Right.
What about a gardening kit, Erica?
Yep.
Oh, for the giveaway?
Why? You're not gonna drop your seeds. Yes, we're still waiting for
Of
a video.
course.
I just gave you a lesson. Why you gotta start with me? See, that's why I called you.
Hey, guns don't argue. How are you?
Oh, those are some good,
Pink
good
guns don't
ideas.
argue.
Those are good.
Mhm.
Y'all giving a lot of good ideas. I really
Yeah.
like this.
Some cat litter may not make sense, but just to get you out when you stuck,
Right.
something to get you out when you get stuck. I also seal up my windows every year. It don't matter where I live. I always seal up my windows. It's only like $10, but it's a thin layer of cellophane, and you just double tape it to your windows. Hit it
Mm-hmm.
with a hit it with a hair dryer, and it seals up pretty good. I mean,
That's like
it saves us.
I don't even take my ACs out of my window.
I need to do that. It
You
gets cold here in
you
Michigan.
gonna this year? Watch. I
Mhm.
guarantee you, you're gonna feel the cold this year.
Right, Jova. My mom used to get on me about not having cash on me all the time when I was in my young 20s, and I just started making it a habit to always have some form of cash
Some
on
cash.
me.
Right. I got to get used to doing that again.
Get good
Hmm.
window shield wipers. It's nothing worse than having window shield wipers that make noise or just scratch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
I always keep an extra pair in the garage just in case.
Mm.
Mhm.
I don't worry about that stuff.
What?
I
Practice.
was look, my eyes went from the
It's
chat to him. What?
I've been trying
oh
not.
no,
I've been
no.
wait, Skilly. Hold
Mine was
on. Let me not judge you yet.
$5. See, I don't have to worry about it. I can go straight to the store and get them for $5 a piece. So I don't
All
worry about
right, now if the store's
You
closed,
talking about
because
your windshield wipers?
it.
What is
Yeah,
he talking about? Oh
I think
Lord. Okay.
right, but we're so used to the stores being open, Skilly. That's like the whole point of prepping is that's part of the system. Every
That's why
single
he don't
thing.
care. Where you find the windshield wipers for $5 anyway? They
That's
don't
Yeah,
sell
what
them
I'm,
I'm
I
saying.
anymore.
swear,
I'm looking at him.
I go through my vendor. My vendor gives a hell of a discount on car parts.
My God. You know, I try to get through this live without cursing anybody out.
I saw.
But
hey
I feel
man,
You mean
as
it?
if
You mean anyway? So don't
right? I
already.
say hello with a rose, and she cusses me out within 30 seconds.
go back to
What?
the regular schedule program because they act like I can't kick them off the panel, and I'm gonna let them keep talking sideways. You know what? I'm gonna let them back on because they're gonna apologize, and we're gonna go back to the regular schedule program. Okay,
Yes.
all right.
Yes, Joe Voss. And toe straps in your vehicle.
Zach
Absolutely.
says some good cigars. Lord
Hi
have mercy.
guys, you guys good? You got your shit together?
Oh.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Mm-mm.
That's all I wanted to hear.
Yeah.
But
But still, you got to read the times. You know, we might not be able to get all those things.
And
Just
take care of the ones you get.
yeah, you just want to
but
make sure
still,
you have them.
you
I like
you
to
have to make
use
sure
the
your vehicle and your wife's vehicle is good before it gets
I
bad. Like
would
this is
say,
the time to start prepping your vehicles
yeah.
and doing what you got to do, and also like saying, I'm not mean, y'all. They're not gonna keep coming for me about being mean. I'm just not gonna let them keep talking to me about me like I'm not sitting here. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Like I control my scenarios. That's what I'm saying. But
You know, I actually got an idea for you ladies for barbecue, Erica. You know, I've been researching a lot on the food rationing cards that they used to give out during World War II, the sugar rationing, all the way down to the tires and stuff. I think that would be a good topic matter for you guys to bring up on a live.
what
Just to
is it
kind
again?
of back in World War II, we actually had to ration. Like people like us would only be allowed 2 gallons of gas a week. That was real. That was our
Right,
life for a couple of years back in the 40s, right?
right.
Given the situation that's going on right now in the world and how many I mean, we ready for WW3. I mean, we're already there. I think we could all see that. What's going to happen to our
Right.
system as we go along? Are they going to enact all these ration books that, that because they got away with doing it back in the 40s? My point is if we're
So
already prepped up in a sense, we're not going to worry about only getting 2 gallons of gas a week, or we was only allowed like a pound of sugar a month. I mean, think about living back in that society. You know what I mean?
I understand what you're saying, but that's why, we tell people to prep and not depend on others, but depend on yourself. If you
Right.
start, everybody notices. I mean, for a couple of years now, the price has been creeping up, and every year we're
Hmm.
telling people, you need to start freezing things, you need to start, sealing things, you need to do this, you need to do that. I mean, at this point, if you're not doing it, then you have no choice but to live that type of way while everybody else is living better. I mean,
Right.
even
Yeah.
if we get rations, regardless if we get the rations or not, if you still not growing, if you still not, trying to keep up with your canned goods and rotate your stuff, you're already losing the battle at
Mm-hmm.
this
Right.
point.
Yeah.
And let's be honest
Yeah.
about it. So, I mean, it is a good topic for those that are not prepping. And
Yeah.
Right.
even
Right.
those
Right.
that are prepping, we just need to tighten up on our rations. And I think most of us have been already, because prices are ridiculous. And then
Yeah.
at that, when you get to the winter time, I mean, we're bound to get blackouts. We're bound to shipments are going to slow down because of road conditions. So you can't depend on certain things. So I
Yeah.
think this time of year is where it gets real scarce for a lot of people, because you really can't grow much. A lot of people can't grow, in especially in the north. So they have to rationalize what they use now in order to, not overpay for what they can get in the supermarket.
Yep.
100% agree. 100% agree. Yeah.
No, I'm just
No,
messing.
you're right.
Yeah, get your wiper blades up.
Are
Yeah.
you still back on that, Skilly?
Well,
I just said
Get,
blades up. I said
get your wife a what?
wiper
He said
blades.
wiper
Oh.
blades.
Oh.
Um, Jova actually put some in the chat that, and I actually have extras for my I don't want to say old, but my car I had before the one I got now. It's not really old, but anyway, extra fuses for like when there's a fuse out in the car. I actually have them in that car, and I don't have it in the one I just got recently. So I need to take care of that. I have more things because I had that car for a while, to make sure, like, I even have an extra bulb, like if I have a headlight that goes out or a tail light. But
Right,
Mm.
I don't have those things for the car I'm driving currently.
right.
They have the
That's
light bulb.
something I have to learn, because Billy's been taking care of all the car things, and now that I use the car more often, I couldn't tell you how to do any of that,
Hmm.
or even change my bulbs. I don't know how to do any of that.
It's different for every car. Some cars
Yeah.
is a lot it's complicated. Some
mm-hmm.
cars it's easy to get to. So it just
Hmm.
depends on the vehicle. Um, so I would definitely probably look into seeing how that is, because some cars, like especially the cars, they have a bar that goes across the top. When you pop your hood, you'll see this bar that goes across. It has to be first. You have to take the bolts out of that to move it to even
Right,
get to where you would get to undo the lights to get in there. But yeah, it's different for every car. I think they just
right.
figure out more ways to make it more harder for us to do it ourselves and more expensive for us to get it fixed.
It
I
is.
That's what I feel like.
Yeah.
Horses for the police cars, they have a bulb with the whatever the cord going to, so you can't just regularly change the bulb. You have
Yep.
to. And that's the police.
Yep.
Did
No.
he freeze?
Yeah.
Oh, he did.
It's more peaceful.
They
Uh,
have the light bulbs that you could put in. You could change out your light bulbs, your regular light bulbs, and if the lights go out, it stays on. It activates somehow, and it stays on without any electricity in there. So that might be an
yeah.
option.
Right.
Good.
See, that's why I got a lot of solar lights for my garden throughout the summertime, right? So
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
wintertime comes, and they also take AA batteries. But for the wintertime, if the light goes out, if the lights go out, I could just put all my garden lights around each room, and it's not going to take up that much energy, and it'll light up the bedrooms. Also, prep
So,
your room. Like, what room in your house is going to be the warmest, and
right.
then plan on being in that particular room.
That's true.
Jokes.
Mhm.
I just read what you I have never chopped the car. He said it sounded
I
like
was
I need
reading
to
that.
Listening.
listen. I've been single in this world, and I had to figure out how. I'm a person. Listen, I will figure out how to do some stuff if I need to. Plus, I was a daddy's girl. My dad worked on cars and stuff, so
So
I
I
don't
was
understand
like
how to
that.
break it down.
I was like that before I got married, and then when I got married, I feel like that wasn't my job.
I
I
won't allow
felt like my
myself to
job
lose
was to
those
look
things.
pretty and just wave.
Oh
No,
my,
you didn't.
wait, look pretty, and you
Get your girl. Get your
I'm just kidding.
She said, "I thought my job was this."
Also, when you in an area like myself where you can grow year round, still at night, wrap your trees and your gifts. I put plastic bags around my pineapples today, and because I didn't want to wrap it with saran wrap and all that, so I just put a plastic bag over it and tied the bag around my pineapples and my tree, my other fruit trees and stuff like that, so they could just survive.
brought my
Keep
lemon
them in the
tree
night.
in today, and I had a lemon on it. I told Erica about it already. I
Right.
didn't even know it has an actual lemon on it. It's still green. It's not ripe, but I got a lemon.
So you got a lime lemon.
I like lemon.
Yeah, you got a lime lemon.
So I'm gonna see if it ripens. It's in my garage now because I want to. I'm gonna try to
It
keep it
is.
during the winter.
It's gonna ripen. I have faith in it. I have faith in it. But guys,
Listen,
I gotta go. I gotta finish cooking dinner.
yes.
I
But
had
I
fun.
hope y'all was writing down a lot of this stuff because
You know
seriously,
damn
a
well I
lot of
wasn't. I'm
a
gonna have
lot
to
of
go
this
back
stuff
through
was
the live.
mentioned. Rewatch the live because seriously, be prepared out here. Don't get caught slipping.
Right.
Stay ready,
Right.
guys.
Lord, this
Yeah.
Keep your gas tank like somebody. I can't remember who was it. Truth who said it. Keep your gas tank topped off.
Mhm.
Like in the wintertime, don't be playing
Yep.
around. Like I'm the kind of person in the summertime that play around. I'd be like, oh, that little first light that come on when I'm 50 to E. I'd be like, shut up.
You got the reserve tank. I'll just dip into the reserve tank.
Listen, that next one come on at 25. Oh, we got plenty.
Really?
But I don't play like that in the wintertime. In the wintertime, I keep that mug full for two reasons. One, because I want to get caught slipping. Two, I don't like going to get gas in the wintertime.
No.
Yeah. Right.
Listen,
What?
I
Oh,
Lord, once water, then I feel.
yesterday Billy was like, "Oh, you know you ain't got gas in my car." I said, "Yeah, I do. You just drove it, so I know you filled it." He was like, "No, no." I was like, "Wait, excuse you, sir? Excuse you? I'm sorry. Did I hear you correctly? Let's go
There's
back
been.
outside
I
because
don't think people
I'm
are.
not filling that shit up at 3 o'clock in the morning. So let's just go to the store together."
I don't think people are paying attention to our oil reserves as a whole, as a country. We running out of oil, y'all. We're losing the petrodollar. It's not just something that happens in other countries. We're doing it, whether they're doing it on purpose or not. That don't matter. We're running out of it.
yeah, but it
Right.
ain't much we can do about it. So we just got to do what
Well,
we
that's
do.
well, we
It,
can do something about it though. We can. That's why we want to
What we
prep.
gonna
That's
do?
why
We
we
gonna
want.
get more oil? No, we just gonna hope that they do what they supposed to do.
that's true.
There ain't much we can do.
Right, but if you condition yourself enough to last,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
that's what
Like,
I mean. But that's
yeah,
why we prep is because they don't know what they're doing. I mean, clearly we can all see that.
Right.
But there was another item I was going to say. Oh yeah, we prep a lot of shortening. And you can go get the cheap Sam's Club, Walmart brand, whatever you want, but shortening you can use for a lot of things. And
absolutely.
me and the wifey are going to make some homemade candles
Yeah, we were
Well,
talking
more
about that
homemade
last
candles.
week.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you can use those and some
Like save
terracotta
your damn
plates.
bacon grease.
Yeah,
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 That's what you paying for.
yeah.
yeah, yeah. A lot of people don't save it like they used to.
All right.
Listen, I got mason
Listen, I
jars.
do, I do too. But that's
I
because
got
I don't save it for that though. But if I needed to use it for that, I could. But I save it because
right,
you could put a little bit in some dishes, and it's gonna make your food good.
right, right. This is exactly what I'm saying.
I'm
Yeah.
actually gonna message you tonight, Shia Sunshine. I'm gonna text you tonight because we're supposed to do it next week or the week after. And if any of y'all ladies want to go, I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but Miss Ghetto is throwing a canning party either this weekend or next weekend. She finally got all her tomatoes, peppers, jalapenos, everything grown, and she's gonna turn it into salsa. And
Ooh.
during the canning live, we was gonna make some candles and stuff. Um,
Wait,
but it should be a good panel
have
so
an
far.
I have an issue. So you're announcing or you giving us an invite, but you don't know when we're invited.
No, it's gonna be this weekend or next week. I haven't asked her exactly what day she wanted to do.
So you
That's the
sending me
easy
a
one, Sunshine.
so oh yeah, that's what
Oh,
I want to try to do.
Ooh, that's what's up.
future.
It's a there's a live where Tia and I did that last year.
Nice.
The beef stew, either the end of last year or the beginning of this year, I can't remember. Or pot roast. We called it pot roast.
Right.
But it's basically the same thing. We took some roasts, we cut them up into cubes, we raw packed it with potatoes, carrots, onions, stuff like that, and pressure canned it.
See, I'm cool
So
with the raw package.
is raw packing meat better than
Mhm.
cooking it first and then
To me, it is because the texture still holds. To like if you, for me, the texture holds from um y'all
I
are
can't
horrible.
stand garbage. I can't stand
Look, man.
because I was trying. I can never be professional with her on the panel.
Oh
She
my god.
I was
listen.
trying to keep it together.
You see, I cover my mouth like
But
shut up.
I tried to bypass Ghetto saying something because I knew where he was going. That's why I tried to bypass it. But yes, to me, it's better, especially when you're thinking about the vegetables. You don't want your vegetables to turn to mush.
Yeah.
So, yeah, yeah.
Let, let me see if I can drop TT's link before we get out of here. Shut up, Nira.
Yeah, because we
The
did
slogan for the night is
chicken.
raw is rare. Okay.
I'm done. We did chicken though. We did pot roast. We did some beef by itself. We didn't even have vegetables and stuff in there. We had just the roast.
There,
But
y'all.
also, look, if you don't raw pack it, you cook it and then can it like that on them nights that the power's out, the nights that you really don't want to cook. So all you got to do is pop open a can and warm it up, and you good.
It's the
And
same both ways. Because raw
really,
packing just means that the pressure canning process cooks it.
right,
It don't
right. No,
when
I
it's
I got
raw.
you. Yeah, I got you. I got
Yeah,
you.
it doesn't stay raw.
So,
So if you
so
learned anything tonight,
I'm gonna ask this
learn
one
to raw
question,
pack
and then
and learn to wrap your pipes.
I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna say this one. Ask this one question without it going way left. If it's cooked, does it get soft like after?
I mean,
If
if
you
it's
cook it
cooking,
before you process it,
Yeah, is it?
I don't know because I haven't done that yet. I don't cook it first. That's just preference because I don't want it to get that I don't want the texture to be off.
Right. Okay.
starting out though, Erica, what I would do if I was you is just do some simple ground beef. Cook up some ground beef, however you like it, and then can it like that. I'm telling, and that don't lose no texture. That don't lose
I
nothing,
don't
and it
think it does.
tastes.
I think, yeah, I haven't done the
Oh,
ground beef.
it tastes so good. Oh, ha 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 ha.
I think Tia's done the ground beef. I haven't done that.
Yeah,
How
we
is
keep
that
jars and jars on
yellow?
hand.
So we again, guys. I'm trying to be serious with y'all, and y'all making this difficult. So you pack the raw meat, and it doesn't. Shut up. Bye. Bye. Everybody,
It's
bye.
just
I'm
like
ready.
if you had, if you, for me, it was just like if I had cooked it in the crock pot.
Okay.
When I go to, because all you're going to do is heat it. And like usually I'll take the beef and make like beef and noodles, or I'll have it as like stew or something like that.
Uh,
But it's literally all I have to cook is the noodles, and then I add
Right.
everything together.
Okay.
Now, do you drain it after you cook it and then put it in the
You
can?
don't have to. You can, if you want to make that your broth to do like make it gravy-ish, you can
Oh,
use
okay.
mhm,
broth. It's just broth.
Oh,
yeah.
Right.
But you can drain it as well. It's just up this preference.
okay. I learned something. See?
Because
Mhm.
I want to. So I ordered my canning book. So I should be getting it tomorrow. I'm
I
Oh,
didn't know
excited.
nice.
you needed the canning book.
There's a lot
Yeah.
of rebel canners out there where they're going to show you a whole different process than what the book says, and that's what you call a rebel canner.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
I have a lot of friends that tell me that don't go by the book. Just you
Right.
know,
No, go by
just
the book. Tia ain't gonna never tell you not to.
no,
Yeah,
no. I know
there's
Tia's
some that
trying to
are
tell me this,
adamant about it. Yeah.
but
But
some of
yeah.
my friends that I have in the area, they looked at me like, "Girl, we've been doing this for years."
Hmm.
And you could
So let
can a lot of stuff. I know RGG was giving Zach a hard time because he canned, I think, pork chops or
Pork
something like
chop.
that. For
That,
Yeah.
cooking. You
yeah.
could can all that stuff. I've seen people take chicken legs and can them just like that
mm-hmm.
to have later. Like it's a matter of it's based on what you will eat. Don't can stuff you don't eat.
You're not gonna eat, right?
Can stuff that you normally eat that can be canned up and have it on hand. Don't just go crazy like, oh, well, I saw such and such do this. If you ain't gonna eat it, it ain't gonna make sense to have it canned because you ain't gonna never eat it.
Yeah.
Right,
She
You
right.
not
know,
lying. We got plenty of jars that we're looking at like, yeah, that don't look good. I mean, it's edible, but it's
yeah,
like, man, we shouldn't have did that one.
yeah. Don't can stuff that you're not gonna eat. Pretty much everything I can is stuff. The only thing I can that I probably won't eat is I can these vegetables that, and y'all know I don't like onions, and it had onions, and I was like,
And
but
as
yeah,
long as you and as long as you keep the temperature right where you're storing them, they're good indefinitely.
oh yeah,
That's why people say don't look at the book because it's like that stuff will stay good for years, if not
Right,
decades.
right.
yeah.
Mm.
So
It
I
will.
have to know my level in order to can, right? So I was reading that
Yeah,
I
your
know my
altitude
Your
yeah, my
elevation.
altitude or
Yeah.
elevation.
and that'll depend. So that'll basically depend on the weight that you use on your canner,
And
depending
I
on
think
what
you
canner
could
you.
Google that. I
Yeah.
think you
Oh
could
yeah.
Google. You're probably just gonna need like I think it's a 5 pound. I think it's 5 or 10. Well, they go up to 15, I think,
Okay.
as far as the weights. But yeah, you can Google what your elevation
Do you
is.
guys eat a lot of butter, Erica?
No.
You don't eat a lot of butter. Well, ghee was where we started, and I made some ghee, and I'm like, man, this is it. Just kind of it lets you test the waters because
Hmm.
ghee is basically, you know what ghee is, right?
Yeah.
It's yeah, yeah.
Clarify
So
for
yeah, exactly. And that stuff's good indefinitely as well. But it was basically something to help us test the waters on what canning was going to be about. And we were waiting for our canner. So we did it because I was scared to can at first. I'm like, man, I ain't trying to blow my house up, because you get that there's a stigma on there.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
And oh, it's going to kill us. It's going to be bad, blah, 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 blah. Man, once we started doing it, that stuff's addicting. And again, in the
Actually,
wintertime, we could just pop open a jar and we're good.
Right.
yeah. Truth said, don't buy or grow what you're not going to eat. That's true. Now, I
Unless
will
you can
Right.
say
grow
every year I try to grow something I haven't had before to see if I like it. but that's just one item. Everything else I grow, I eat and I use for sure.
Right.
Right.
Ghee, basically, when you cook the butter up, it takes out all the fats and
Mm-hmm.
the waters and all the other stuff to where it's just pure butter, and then you seal it up,
And
and
it's
it's good. It definitely,
ridiculously expensive.
yeah.
Ridiculously
I see
expensive.
that, Urban. I'm gonna write that down. She said a steam cannon.
Cannon. Now I water bath, but I just don't can. But
Wow.
that's gonna change.
It
I'm gonna
is.
start canning. Gonna,
Carbon Q, did you continue canning after you was done with us? Have you canned some more stuff since that one day? You
give
muted,
me
by the way.
that's because she's supposed to be at work.
Yeah. I was supposed to real quick. I did a couple times, but I haven't done it since I got here.
Oh, okay.
Listen, guys, I'm getting yelled at. I gotta go. I appreciate you all.
This was
I will
good.
see you guys in the
Thank you,
evening.
Mrs. Erica.
You're welcome.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for
Eric.
behaving, the
Thank
both of you and Skilly.
what?
I appreciate y'all.
I ain't even did
J3 must have got that money from the honey, so he never came back since
that.
his his ringer went off.
Just prep up, y'all. I mean, think about it. Every year there's something different going on. Just make sure you and your family's all right.
Yep.
That way I ain't gotta fight you because you ain't prepped up. That's my main worry is having to fight with my neighbors because they wasn't ready for what we're ready for. Because that's the biggest danger, right?
Yep.
So I should have switched Skilly and Ghetto because they both only got one good eye. So
Oh,
Oh,
Look, this works out.